listening. And now I'm standing up here, and our drive-through efforts, we've got 2,000 signatures. A lot of volunteers, though. A lot of volunteers. Things we've learned about it, though. You can spot the angry people real easy. They come up to you very fast. They're not slow. Always wave. They don't wave back. If you get the finger and they're still around, I let them know that finger, I'll make sure I get 10 more signatures just for that. So they cost themselves 10. The petitions, we've had people come through with tape recorders asking all kinds of questions. If you do run into one of them, don't answer anything. You don't need a signature that bad. We don't want to slip up and get caught up in a scandal. They've been asked, what do we get for this? What do we get for signing? Nothing. That's true. Well, don't know if somebody's trying to catch us in anything. Right. Now, some of the people coming through, some of the things we've had, it's amazing. I would have lost any bet anybody would have made with me, with the type of people coming through. I thought it'd be farmers, fishermen, hunters, business people. But they were there, doctors, got out of their car, signed check after check, because they don't like Wirch. Nurses, pilots, bus drivers for the city, Teamsters, galore, hate Wirch, hate the unions that they're dealing with, which is amazing. UAW guys. And I stood there for the first 2 hours and I started asking why. They would start talking, and they love to talk, the elderly people. College kids. And we're going to be trying to get more locations to do drive-thrus. It's getting hard because we get a lot of pressure. Like out there today, they like to hold counter rallies. I've never seen them hold a rally for Wirch. They just like to boycott us and chant against us, which apparently we control wherever they go.
They hit my truck with a sign when I pulled in.
911.
I don't know. We've had police officers in police vehicles flipping us off.
They had to beat my horn to get in and hit my truck.
We've had a lot of police officers sign a petition and say, I'm a cop, but don't tell people. We've had police officers helping us on the corners signing up. And I said, I'm glad you're here. He said, I do have my locked in the car if we need it. Because, All right, a couple of people have come through, amazing people, lifelong friends. Bob Wirch, want nothing to do with them anymore. But I've gone to school with them, known them for 30-some years, 40 years. If I saw him today, I'd punch him in the nose. And that's a lifelong friend. And I'm serious. If you get out there and start meeting people, if you do go door to door, find people in parking lots or wherever you approach them, you're not sure. Military hats, any military people love to sign this. If you're not sure, you always ask, so how do you stand about Senator, how do you feel about Senator Wirch? And if they say they're in favor of him, you keep going. If they don't like him, you pull out your petition. It's real simple. You're not confronting them with your opinion first. You're letting them tell you. And that negates any confrontations. It's real nice. I'm going to wrap it up with yesterday's Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. There's an article that state legislators, recalls for state legislators remain relatively rare. There have only been 20 recalls that this reporter has documented since states started allowing them in 1908. Only 20 for state senators. Only 13 of them resulted in a new candidate. And sounds pretty bleak, but he goes on to say recalls generally succeed when there is an issue of betrayal to really rally the troops. The betrayal to all their constituents is what really brings everyone together. That's why we feel we have the better odds than a lot of jurisdictions, especially the recall of Republicans, which is just vindictive at this point. So there's a lot of history on our side, and a lot of people out there that are just excited when you do show up with a petition. They pull through. Thank you for being here. We've had people bring us donuts and coffee, baked brownies, and that was 4 days in Kenosha and 1 day in Burlington. So now we're trying to find some locations where if they picket, it doesn't matter. There's nothing to picket there. And when we get those nailed down, we'll put them on the website. And that's the best place to find information. We get a little more organized. Sure, Beck.
Question for you. When we were